SD module and also integration with WM and finance pack.
Excellent.
So I'll just log into the SAP system. Now assume that SAP is implemented in a company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you are using an SAP software for your transaction purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
How it works out we're going to see now. That's the one way to understand. And second thing, what are the values I'll be selecting to do a transaction now? They all are customized, which I'm going to teach you how to make it.
Yeah. Before we go there, actually, I kind of really like the interaction, the business knowledge you possess and all that. It will be fruitful for me if you can even give an overview of the SAP before we dive deeper into the SD module. When I say the overview, when I say overview, I'm talking about the architecture, the landscape, the people say, okay, this is the development environment. Okay, I have my staging, I have my production, and so on and so forth. I want to understand the SAP architecture little bit so that I'm not going to program. To be honest with you, I left programming a decade ago.
We are not into programming. If you want me to speak on the program, I will learn it again for you.
No, I'm not going to even do that. Okay, I'm not going to go there. So
no, that's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
Programming is nowhere a part of the functional side. It's a technical side.
Yeah. So my requirement is very simple. Okay, my expectation is
I got it. I got your understanding. Let me start from there. Sorry to cut you in between.
No problem.
Now here, when you speak about SAP architecture, it is SAP R by 3, a 3-tier architecture, or real-time architecture. Okay.
Got it.
We have the database server over here. We have an application servers, and we have the client system. Now, the main database server, you can make as many as you want. Okay, sorry, the main database server will be only one, I'm sorry to say. This will be only one always. Just wait. I'm getting some background noises. I don't know from where. Okay. All right, just a minute. Yeah. This is always only one, the database server. Now, I can make the images as many as I want. Application servers. Say, one we make as a development system, one we make as a testing system, one we make as a production system. Okay. So the activities which I do in any of the layer, it will not be seen in other layer until you migrate it. The developer develops the application, it will be moved to the testing server, and tester tests it and test approves it, it will move into production system. Here we customize it. Okay. And that will be operatable by the end user to meet their day-to-day transaction at the client systems, end user systems.
Got it.
And finally, all the transactions will be dumped in the DBMS. That is, yeah, for your reference purpose, anytime you can view the system status of the transaction what you did. Okay. So this is the landscape of SAP, and we will be working over here.
Okay. I have one question actually.
Yes, please.
Sorry to interject you. So in the database server, okay, when you said there are, let us say we have 4 application servers or something. One is sandbox, one is development, one is testing, and another is production. Okay. So each one of these application servers will be corresponding with their equivalent, meaning are the corresponding databases in the database server, right? Because I can, I'll have at least 4 instances of the databases running because.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you. That's all I want to know. Okay.
See, if I give you a very basic example, the computer which you're using is a Windows install or Mac install. You can make many profiles, right? When you log in with one profile, you cannot see the activities in other profile.
Absolutely.
So ultimately, the down OS is only one.
Yeah.
So like the same way, database server is only one here. You can make the multiple images for a specific usage. In order to not to
override the transaction data.
Override the data, or See, a simple word, a multi-user interface. Multiple people from a different domains can log in and perform their business role. If all this happening in one database system, when the developer is doing some development, tester cannot test it. When the testing is happening, functional people cannot go for a customizing for production system.
Correct.
And when this is all happening, the user cannot use it. So it is becoming a single use interface, which was the older version, R2 and R1. Now R3 is independently organized, where multiple domains can step in and perform their business role.
Okay.
Clear?
Got it. Okay. Sounds good.
Done. So let me also give you, they are the founders of SAP for just information.
Sure.
Now when you speak about implementation, it has a development stage followed by the testing stage, then the product of SAP is ready. So
Got it.
if we go to the main phases here, first as a consultant we understand what is the project.
Correct.
And then we document the requirement as a business blueprint with how many dealers are there. SD point of view, say how many dealers are there, how many distributors are there, how many sales territories are there, how many offices are there, and what are the products they have, who are their key business partners, and how their pricing scheme works, how their order management, the sales system works, and how their transportation system, how the billing cycles. I need to document all the infrastructure resources and make a blueprint.
Correct.
And get it approval, that is the realization stage by the client. Until it is approved, a lot of ease has to be, what is to be done, what has to be done to make it compatible according to the client business. So once it has been undersigned, then we start customizing the same in SAP and we run our test case. Like I am creating a sales order, it should show the stock availability. And I am creating a sales order, it should show the price and the pricing schemes if any offers are running up. And I am creating the sales order, it should show the availability also. Apart from the stock, it should show the availability when it can be deliverable.
And once I also, yeah, sorry, I mean it should also have the material master, right? Your item master, yes. You should have custom master, all that.
Yeah, once everything is done, only test it.
Correct.
Then you go to the final phase to make the employees understood how it is to be usable according to their job profile. And once the product of SAP is ready, we hand over it to the client and we will be sitting on a support system to troubleshoot whenever they have issues. Clear?
Got it. Okay. Sure.
Now, justifying this, let me take you to the SAP system. This is what I'm saying. Like.
Okay.
Now what I'm doing, I said now testing. Assume that we...
Hello? I lost you. Hello, Vamsi? I lost you actually. I'm not able to hear your voice.
Hi, Gauri. Srikanth here.
Yeah. Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Vamsi?
Vamsi, I'm not able to hear you.
Just give me a second.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but your voice is feeble actually. So if
now,
you can
better, but you're audible now.
Yeah. You are audible right now. Now it's good actually. You know, okay. Before it was very fine. Suddenly it got disconnected for some reason. I don't know. Maybe some technical glitch.
Okay. But anyway, you can hear me now as usual, right?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay. Now what I'm saying is, now I'll log into the SAP system and I'll show you one transaction which have been customized, which I'll be teaching the same way how to do it for you.
Okay.
So that at the end of the day, what will be the outcome of the program we can understand.
Okay.
So let me log in. Now I am using a structure by name Dell, which I use for my existing batch.
Okay.
I'm showing you the outcome of it.
Yeah, no issue, no problems.
so that you can get the clear understanding how the process happens. Now, for example, I have taken example of Dell, and I have customized the entire infrastructure of Dell about the organization master, that is how many plant and sales territories, dealer distributors they have, customer master data, business partner that is, product master data, pricing schemes, documents, and integration with FI, MM, and WM, which is already done. I'm just showing using that how to create a sales order. So VS01 is the T code, where you just focus on the values which I'm been using. That is what is the consultant job which should be customized. Now I select the order type of my made. Now here you can see I made 3 order types customized for Dell. General sales order type, that is order to cash, O2C, cash sales, rush order. 3 document types are made. I'm taking one which is general. And the sale happening in a sales territory and happening at an outlet called distribution channel. So here I say Dell offline store, and happening for a particular product which falls under a laptop.
Yeah, basically, yeah, okay, division, okay, got it, okay.
Yeah, division, product catalog I can say. So the sale happening as a sales order type selected and happening in a territory, sales organization, distribution, division. So for example, you can say sales organization California, distributor outlet in California, and division the product catalog. You got to give the customer ID here, the sold to party to whom you are selling, which we have already customized the application layout. Using that we had created a customer, and my application layout short code is DL1, the account group of sold to party. Using it I had created a customer Mr. Srinivas, and that's the customer ID, and the product code D1 and the quantity as 1. Enter. Now if you see here, you can see the multiple scenarios here, which I'll be explaining anyway. Now my customer Mr. Srinivas, okay, here you can see the already I was working on contracts, so it is saying there is already some open contracts open for this customer name. Would you like to pick the quantity from there? I said continue. No, I want to show you a fresh order. So I'm ignoring the contract, I'm accepting an order. Now Srinivas is the person who is placing an order, and his shipping address is the same. If you want you can change it also. Okay, that's the first thing. And the product today is 7th, it is showing the availability on 14th. Right, because of the inventory connected. If the inventory is not connected and it is not shown with the orders in pipeline, you won't be getting the delivery date for the future. So we cannot give a commitment to the customer when it can be delivered.
So you integrated with the production planning, production planning and material management.
Yes, since we had done with integration, it is showing the stock in hand. Accordingly, it is showing the availability. Where the stock will be seen, I'll take you to the MM part now, inventory management, MB5B. I want to show you the stock in hand, which I have been posted for this company Dell. So here you can see on 9th of November I have been posted the stock of 100 by using the movement type of 561. I brought in the stock, right? And on 10th of November I have been issued one stock by 601 movement type I have issued. So for Dell company I have worked on GR, that is goods receiving process, and I have worked on GI, that is goods issue process. So goods receiving is the inventory job and goods issue is the sales job. There itself we have seen the interfaces now. So out of 100, it has been delivered the stock on so and so dates, and it is showing you the left out stock. Got me?
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
So the moment type 561 to bring in, 601 to issue. So that's where you see one full cycle of the transaction.
Okay. Yeah. So can I?
Please go on.
For a second?
Yeah, please.
So this is really good actually. So my question for you is, when we start the training, you will start from the basic, right? From the basic screens, and you will also help me to configure the items and so on, right? So can you explain more about your course content and what it
See,
entails?
here what we do, what I'm showing is the outcome of the made one, so that the trainee will understand what he will be getting at the end of the day.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
During the training program, we'll make everything right from the scratch level. I
Okay.
take
That's
a
what I want.
I take a fresh company and I'll explain how that company's infrastructure is, and I'll draft it in SAP one by one. We'll start with the enterprise structure, we'll start with customer master data, material master data, everything.
Okay. Awesome.
And at the end of the day, we will using our own customized infrastructure to execute how we are seeing like Dell. So for this Dell batch, the day one I started all customizing, and
Okay.
finally this is the outcome. So
Got it.
nothing is used the ready-made one. Everything we see how to make it.
Okay.
We as a consultant point of view customize and we execute our made infrastructure.
Got it.
We
So this
use
is
nothing of
basically
standard.
so this is basically your end product that you built it
Yes,
with the other
yes,
batch. Okay. Got
yes.
it. Okay.
I've been showing you the one which is already built, how it appears, so
Got
that
it.
like a model.
Got it. Awesome.
Okay, now if you select the line here and go to pricing conditions, it will show the pricing scheme what have been made. Now here you can see I've been made the product price fixed as 5,555, on which my scenario is, depending upon the negotiation with the customer, I fix up an upper limit and lower limit here. So minimum discount is 5%, maximum discount is 10%, where the user can close it at any stage. I say DLD, give some 500 discount.
Okay.
So you can see here 5,555 minus 500 is coming to 5,055.
Got it.
This is made by me, Dell price condition, Dell material discount. You learn how to make the pricing schemes also.
Okay. Awesome.
It is the heart of the module, I can say.
Yeah.
And the freight as 10%.
Mm-hmm.
Now for some, this I fixed up in terms of price, so 500 is deducted as money, and this I given as percentage, so it is percentage was deducted. So out of 555, 10% is 505. So 555, so 5,555 minus 500, it is 5,055, on which you are adding 505.5, it is coming to 5,560.5.
Got it. Because you're
So
adding freight,
yes,
and you'll also have to add the
yes,
tax in the end actually. Okay.
yes,
Got
yes,
it.
yes. So here, if you just scroll beside, you can see the base price, and after deducting the discount, adding up the freight, it will be like this.
Okay.
So this is the way the entire training program will be very lively, and I will be recording the session on your system,
Okay.
so
Very
that
good.
while you're going through, you're experiencing many things, and it may not be convenient sometime to catch up everything spontaneously, and you
Correct.
prefer to have one more time view. So the recording will help you to view once, twice, till the time you get convinced you can go through it. And we'll provide the server access, what I'm using here, the same at your end, so that you can start logging into the SAP system and practicing the same whenever you want to do it.
Correct. Correct. And I have another question actually. So typically, how long is your session? I mean, I'm not available during the weekends. I'm only available during the.
Even I don't take during the weekend. It's only during weekdays.
Excellent. So Monday through Friday, I'm available actually.
Yes.
Rather, yeah. So probably an hour or 90 minutes should be fine because I don't want to get overwhelmed. If it is 2 hours and 3 hours. So
1 hour session I take. I don't exceed more than that, because
excellent.
I understand how much a trainee can receive. If it is
Yeah.
overfeeded, then it's a waste of time. Again,
Correct.
I need to repeat the same thing in the next day.
Correct.
So
Correct.
it's a one topic a day, nothing more than that, nothing less than that. If I start with the second topic, you will be carried away with the first topic. So
Yeah.
it's only one topic a day. It goes approximately for 2 months.
Okay. Okay. Super.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So anything else from your end to be? So
No,
don't worry.
actually,
I do the best of the understanding, because
and it looks good actually. So this is what I was expecting. I mean, I want someone to give me a practical overview and experience. I'm sure as you said, you have tons of experience under your belt, and you're going to share that experience with me. That will be awesome. Actually,
Yes,
and I can bring.
you can speak about any industry. I can speak very fluently.
Yeah, so I can bring my perspective into it because I am an IT generalist. I'm currently working as a global delivery director. I've worked for Merck actually, managing SAP, but you know,
Not in the development side.
yeah, for me to manage a project is not a big deal. Okay, I understand the functional. I am, I can understand
Yes.
what people convey, but I
Yeah.
wanted to basically understand the screens and the
Have some
mechanisms
hands-on
behind.
so that you can speak better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
when you understand the screen and when you execute some activity, you
yeah.
can be more lively while you're speaking. That's all.
Correct. I'm also looking to, move on to a better position in my career. So that's why I'm seeking this
No problem.
training actually.
This will definitely help you because what happened, I will be teaching some extra skill set of other modules also, not complete of other module. Some parts which are must to be connected to the core module.
Correct.
Because in a project you'll have a pool of consultants associated along with you. So they'll be
Correct.
doing their role and you'll be doing your role. Then only
Correct.
you'll see the complete cycle. But here I'm teaching independently and I make those areas taught to you extra so that you can make that role on your own way and see the outcome. So
Correct.
if a pool of people are done how it looks like, you alone can do the activity as a demo client and see how it looks like.
Yeah. See, for me, what I'm looking for is, let me kind of give it as a gist, okay? The essence is, okay, I have a sales order, I can have multiple order types like sales order, a service contract, or a blanket order, whatever, okay? Or
Okay.
a walk-in order, a bill call order.
Okay, whatever it is, okay.
Yeah, I'm placing the order. Then it has to go through the warehousing process. Then it will get invoiced. Okay, when it is invoiced, it is basically we'll have to go to the FICO for the
GL
GL
consultant.
posting and so on.
Yes.
So I want to understand all that basically. That's it.
Don't worry, it will be.
Okay, okay.
And one final thing, it will be done mostly because as per my knowledge I will be justified. But one thing what you need to have a clarity, in SAP it is not 1% and everything like other softwares like Oracle, etc. Got you?
Yeah.
Every consultant is authorized to justify a business role relevant to his domain.
Correct.
Okay. So up to the optimal we'll see the outcome, but up to certain stage only we can see. Got me?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't need the entire logistics.
Because
Okay,
what happened, almost I cover the entire logistics, but still there are some ways which will be restricted to see the outcome until the complete of other module is done. You cannot.
Correct,
So
correct.
actually it is out of 100%, 85% is justified
Okay.
of entire LE, not module point of view. I'm saying entire LE operations.
Okay.
Module is 100% justified. That is no need to think at all.
Got it. Okay, I have another question actually. I mean, maybe you can answer or someone in your organization answer. Okay, so I have, this is my background. Okay, I'm an IT generalist. I've done many things, EI, BPM, program management, IT strategy. I've written white papers and so on and so forth. Okay, if I'm looking for a director level position, will you guys, even if it is consulting position?
Okay. Just give me a minute. First of all, I'm not answerable for this. Okay. The concerned person, Shrikant, will talk to you. Just give me a minute.
Sure.
Okay. Hello? Yeah, what was the
So
question?
hi.
Sorry?
The question is actually, I'm a director, okay, so I'm an IT generalist. I've done enormous and multiple implementations in my career. I'm learning this because this is part of my job. I don't have to know this, but I'm looking for my career enhancement, and hence I'm doing this. Currently I'm employed, I'm a director for a global delivery. Okay, I'm in charge for that. I'm responsible and accountable for that.
Yeah, got it.
My
I'm
question,
a delivery manager, so I'm aware of what directors do.
yeah. So my question for you is, if you guys come across a senior level position, will you be able to kind of put me through? or basically introduce me to the client and so on. Interview and the communication and so on and so forth. I don't need. I can basically ace it through. Do you guys have some contact, direct contact with some clients?
Okay, let me tell you about our company a little bit. Strategy
Okay.
Pundits has been in the business for about 7 years. Mostly we have done project-oriented work in SAP area. When I mean SAP, not really SAP, but ERP, people tools, upgradation
Okay.
projects for companies like um, New Star. I don't know if you heard about them. They are into telecommunications. They were a spin-off from Arthur Andersen Consulting back in the day, and I've been in US
Okay.
for about 17 years now. So
Okay.
we did a project for them, a PeopleSoft People Tools upgradation project back in 2008, maybe, yeah, 8 or 9. We did a project for them, and then GMAC, Graduate Management Admission Council, which conducts GMAT tests. We did a PeopleSoft upgradation project again for them. So implementation, it's complete implementation, end-to-end PeopleSoft implementation is what we
Okay.
do. So apart from all of that, like there were, we just left the project for a few years because of my family, my involvement with family stuff. So picked up right back in with the training now. I would say I have an executive recruiter who has worked with me in the past, who now is really part of SAP itself. Uh, so we can always put through him. I can talk to him. I have 500 plus contacts in my LinkedIn, and I work for all big five, big five either consulting or I would say Fortune 500 and Fortune 100 companies. My
Okay.
clients were like Fidelity Investments. I'm a generalist too. Like, I have a project I'm PMP certified, a program manager slash director, almost a direct. I never worked as a director, but like a deputy director level person, or a PMO lead is what I've worked as. So we have connections. I have connections. Closely working with people within the ERP segments, and we can put you through them. NTT Data has a big ERP practice. I was a program manager at NTT, worked for about 8 years. So we can talk to all of my contacts and work you through to get through this.
No problem, actually. I mean, this is, a side
Okay,
thing. I mean, I'm
I'm
not.
sorry to I'm sorry to interrupt. Okay, I'm done from my point of view. Can I leave, Shrikant?
Yes, I think so. So thank you very much, Vamsi. Appreciate your
Okay,
time.
all right.
Well, Vamsi, thank you so much. Actually, I really enjoyed it. It was nice talking to you this evening.
All right. Okay, thank you, and hope to see you soon then.
Okay,
Thanks. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.
bye.